20 mattresses, the softest and the best. And she threatens execution if we don't discern the rest. And she threatens execution if we dare discern the rest. What we're done is special. Order wise is the wise. She's wired 20 mattresses, the queen insists on life. And she's ordered 20 mattresses, the softest and the best. And her very special mission ordered wise. Fire, 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 special wise. Ordered wise insists on wise. She's ordered 20 mattresses, the softest and the best. And she's ordered 20 mattresses, the softest and the best. And she's very special mission ordered quiet. Fire, fire, very special mission. She's ordered quiet, quiet.
Sheets, pillows, blankets, mattresses.
Right.
Quiet!
I'll distract her. Wait till the coast is clear.
Jester! Somebody stop her! Stop her, I say! There she goes down that corridor. Bring her here to me. This is a fine kettle of fish. Now, you wretch, I want the truth. What is this noise all about, anyway? The moment I turn my back, something outrageous is always going on in the corridor.
Never mind me.
Harry! The Queen! Stop! I knew I couldn't trust you, you wretch! What is going on here? What are you up to? What? There's something going on around here. What's under the mattress? It's a dead body. Pull that away. Well, what are you two doing? Explain yourself.
Oh, it was just a joke, Your Majesty. This boy and I were just, why don't you go outside and wait for me? Lancelot.
Lancelot? Wait. Lady Larkin? Take those things up to what's-her-name's chamber. Mattresses, too.
Your Majesty.
Quiet! Why do you trust in that ridiculous get-up?
Please,
Silence! And why weren't you at the ball last
No, Your
night?
Majesty.
Shut up! And what are you doing with this woman? Well, speak up.
Please, Your Majesty, I beg of you.
You were running away? Is that it? You were running away?
Larkin!
Why, you low-born, ungrateful little snake! Is this the thanks I get for treating you as my own daughter? Just look at you. One of my girls running off with a musician. No, Your Majesty, the Lady Larkin is innocent. I'll tell you the truth. I forced her to leave against her will.
That's not true.
Why, you low...
Just a moment.
Larkin, what are you doing with this musician?
What are you doing with that woman?
Just a moment.
You go to your room.
Don't tell me what to do, you playboy.
Quiet! Lady Larkin, may I remind you that you are still one of my my ladies-in-waiting. Get above stairs where you belong and help what's-her-name to bed.
Please, Your Majesty.
Do as I say. And Sir Harry, may I remind you that you are still one of my knights. Step forward. You relax. Sir Harry, I order this minstrel banished from my kingdom. I want her out of here by daybreak. Saxonus, go to bed. I don't want you groping around in the dark all night. And as for the rest of you, listen closely. There is a little girl upstairs who is dog-tired.
Oh, no, Your Majesty. She said she was studying for her test.
All right, let her study. But when she goes to bed, I want her to get a good night's rest. So I want there to be quiet around here. Is that clear? I want quiet, and I'm going to get quiet if I have to scream the palace down. Quiet!
Some.
Some. S-U-M. Some.
Summer.
Summer. S-U-M-E-R. Summer.
Good. Well, if Mama tests you in literature or spelling, you're sure to pass, Fred. That leaves history.
History. Well, that takes in quite a lot, but let's give it a whirl.
The first chapter is called The Bravery of Prince Walder. Young Walder, wishing to slay the dragon Fafnir.
Who?
Wishing to slay the dragon Fafnir.
Oh, yeah, that one.
Takes his father's sword, Minning.
Minnie.
Disguised as the west wind, he goes into the forest, surprises Fafnir, and slays him, whereupon he is enabled to understand the speech of birds. Meanwhile, Walder's father, Alberich, disguised as the sacred goat, tells him that the spirit of Gunther...
Gunther? Oh, yeah, but I thought that Gunther...
No,
Did you ring for a page boy?
no.
You've got the wrong room, son. Hey. Aren't you Larkin?
Yes, Your Highness.
What's the matter?
I
have a suit just like that.
am in disguise, Your Highness. I was running away.
Oh, I see. Well, sit down and rest. Dauntless, pull up a chair.
But the Queen has ordered me...
Never mind what the Queen has ordered you. Just sit down.
But, Your Highness,
Now sit down. Now then, what's this all about?
just go out in the parapet and stand there naked and catch a chill and die, and that'll show him.
Show him what?
He'll be sorry.
Who?
Horrible Harry.
You mean big, nice Harry?
Just a minute. What did you do to him?
What did I do to him?
You must have done something. You're talking the way I once did when I was afraid to go home because I'd given my little brother a bloody lip. It was an accident.
We had a little disagreement.
So you decided to run away?
He said some perfectly horrible things to me.
Oh, well then I guess you're right. I guess about the only thing you can do is pack up and get out. Unless, of course, you just go to him and say you're sorry. Look, that Harry is a wonderful boy, and he really loves you. Why, we were on the road for 2 weeks, and he never laid a finger on me.
Oh, Your Highness.
Now you just go get into something pretty that shows you're a girl, and patch things up with him. Oh, and Larkin, try and act a little helpless. Men don't like girls who are too strong.
I do.
Dear, dear princess, I don't know how to thank you. If it's a girl, I'm going to name her Fred.
What if it's a boy?
Dauntless, you better go to bed. Leave the history book.
I'm positive you're going to pass Mama's test tomorrow. Well, I'm pretty sure. And if you don't, I'll understand.
And so the young Prince Walder, having slain the dragon Fafnir with the sword Minning, rescued the princess Frigga, and together they mounted their horse, Trigga, and rode to the castle Wunderbar, where where they were married and lived happily ever after. Well, I'm glad. They all lived happily, happily, happily ever after. The couple is happily leaving the chapel eternally tied. As the curtain descends, there is nothing but loving and laughter. When the fairy tale ends, the heroine's always a bride. Ella, the girl of the cinders, did the wash and the walls and the windows, but she landed a prince who was brawny and blue-eyed and blonde. Still, I honestly doubt that she could ever have done it without that crazy lady with the wand. Cinderella had outside help. I have no one but me. Fairy godmother, 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 where can you be? I haven't got a fairy godmother. I haven't got a godmother. I have a mother, a plain, ordinary woman. Snow White was so pretty, they tell us that the queen was insulted and jealous when the mirror declared that Snow White was the fairest of all. She was dumped on the border, but was saved by some man who adored her. Oh, I grant you, they were small, but there were 7 of them, practically a regiment. I'm alone in the night, by myself, not a dwarf, not an elf, not a goblin in sight. That girl had 7 determined little men working day and night just for her. I'm sure the queen gave her a poison apple. Even so, she lived happily, happily, happily ever after. A magical kiss counteracted the apple eventually. Though I know I'm not clever, I'll do what they tell me I have to. I want some happily ever after to happen to me. Rapunzel had platinum tresses that were double the length of her dresses. She was kept in a tower for years by a wicked old witch. Till one night in despair down, she scrambled by letting her hair down. That's what I call quite a switch. I wonder, no, it'll never hold. I'll be finished before I begin, and besides, I don't want to get out, I want to get in. I want to get into some happily, happily ever after. I want to walk happily out of the chapel eternally tied, for I know that I'll never live happily ever after. Till after I'm a bride, then I'll live happily happy. Yes, happily happy. And thoroughly satisfied.
You're a bully and a tyrant. Just because you won your spurs, you think
Now
that...
see here, this minstrel is charged with attempting to transport a woman out of the kingdom against her will. That's a serious offense.
She didn't do it. It was a frame-up.
Sir Harry, you got it all wrong.
She was protecting the Lady Larkin, and you stay out of this, Your Majesty.
Sir Harry, before I go, there is someone I must see first.
Who?
The wizard.
Yes.
I want your permission to see the wizard.
Yes.
No. Permission denied.
Sir Harry, you are a fathead.
You are. Can't you see? She's trying to help. We're all trying to help.
And how can you help?
By finding out the test from the wizard.
That's cheating.
Don't you get it? This is for you.
Let me see the wizard.
No. If anyone should defy the wizard's magic, I should.
You would need to stand guard. This is my job. No, you might get hurt. You can't come, and that's final.
What's the matter, Papa?
The king mustn't come with us.
I'll get rid of him. Your Majesty, I think it's time to have that talk with Prince Dauntless now.
Well, maybe some other time.
Oh, Prince Dauntless, your father is ready to have that talk with you. It's very important.
It is.
It can't be put off any longer. Do your duty, sire.
What is it you want to talk about, Papa? Well, Papa? Stop, look, listen. Boy, flower, girl, flower, boy, flower, girl, flower. Oh, tell me more. I want to know about what getting married is for. Seed falls from girl flower, and by, baby flower grow. Oh, but why? Oh, tell me why. Oh, Father, tell me, Father, don't be shy. Boy flower, girl flower, love each other. Boy flower, father, girl flower, mother. Ah, yes, but how? It's very interesting. Oh, how? Oh, tell me now. B. Boy flower. Boy flower dust. Gets on B. B flies to girl flower. Dust touches girl flower. Oh, I see. No, I don't see. It's very interesting, but still not clear to me. Woman is like girl flower. Man is like bee and boy flower. Man, that's me. Oh yes, but how? It's very interesting. Oh how? Oh tell me now. Sounds like Carrie? Sounds like Carrie. Marry. Man and woman get married. Princess Winifred in white. Love each other. Night. And then one night, yes, one night. It's very interesting what happens in the night. What happens? What happens? Oh, Father, tell me, please. Shall I go and pick some flowers? Shall I go and catch some bees? Princess Winifred and I will get married, and then one night, the stork? The stork is going to come and bring us a baby. Oh, Papa, I know all about the stork. Mama told me about that years ago. No, wait a minute, Papa. Flower, seed, man, woman, bee, baby, small. It isn't the stork, it isn't the stork, it isn't the stork at all. Oh, life is grand, it's very interesting. I think I understand. I think I know. It's very interesting. Thank you, Father, and Father, I love you so.
Excuse me, Sir Wizard.
What do you want?
Our friend the Minstrel is a great admirer of yours.
No soft soap, if you please.
Oh, this is not soft soap. And I wouldn't even say it if it weren't for the fact that I've been banished. And, well, I just wanted to tell you what a great artist you are, Cardamon.
Cardamon? Don't call me by that name.
Oh, I use that name with honor, sir. I don't think I will ever forget when I saw you in command performance at Glastonbury in '92. What a show, what a triumph. You took 7 curtain calls.
8.
And do you happen to remember a little girl sitting in the second row who stood up and yelled bravo that night?
Yes?
I was that little girl.
I can't believe it.
And yes, and well, of course, now I'm a performer too, and if it means anything to you, I just wanted you to know that it was your inspiration that brought this about.
You must belong to the guild. Camelot Local 714! To think someone remembers those days!
Yes, well, I'd better be going.
No, wait! Miss Minstrel? For you.
Thank you.
Here, have a seat.
Oh, the queen wouldn't like it if she knew I was still around.
Never mind her. This is between us. Have a seat.
Besides, you're probably really busy with that test for tomorrow.
Oh, don't worry about that. The test is all taken care of.
I don't suppose you could tell an old guild member what it is.
Well, I'm sort of under oath.
That's okay. I understand. Well, I'd better be going.
Miss Minstrel, wait. May I borrow your handkerchief?
What handkerchief?
Some people say my act is pretty foul. I bet you'll never guess what the test is about.
Astronomy.
No, you'll never guess. Sensitivity.
You have sensitivity. Cardamom the Great.
Cardamom the Greatest. But wait until I tell you the rest. I shouldn't.
All right, I'll go. But may I ask one favor? Can I have this?
What do you want with that?
A memento of the good old days, because of my father.
Keep it. Jester.
Thank you.
That was a wonderful thing you did for that Jester, Cardamom.
For her father's sake.
Say, I don't have to be out of here until daybreak. What do you say you and I go down to the wine cellar and we can split a bottle and talk some more about, talk some more.
Fine. But first, I started something here I'd like to finish. You go ahead and I'll meet you in a few seconds.
I'll be waiting.
Hello there, Jester. Something wrong?
It's nothing.
Say something funny.
Have you ever heard of my father, Sliding Peter Jingle?
Was that funny?
I don't know.
I think the clown is losing her touch.
I am far from sentimental or romantic. And I'd like to think I'm strictly up to date. But at times the dancing gets a bit too frantic. In these hectic days of 1428. So indulge me if I pause to raise my chalice to a quaint and charming dance they used to do. In the days when my dear father played the palace back in 1498.
goes there? Friend or foe?
Friend,
Oh.
I hope. Oh, Harry! Harry, look at me! I was trying to run away, but it was only because I thought you didn't love me. I thought you didn't love me. But even if you can't love me, I can't love anyone but you. And I want to be near you if I can, for as long as I can. Oh, Harry, I don't blame you if you've changed.
Well, in a way I have. Yesterday I loved you as never before, but please don't think me strange. I've undergone a change, and today I love you even more. My heart cannot be trusted, I give you fair warning. I openly confess, tonight I love you less than I will tomorrow.
Yesterday I loved you as never before, but that was long ago, and now it's best you know that today I love you even more. My heart cannot be trusted, I give you fair warning. I tremble at your touch, not nearly half so much as I will tomorrow morning.
Yesterday you seemed as lovely to me as anyone ever could be. Now I see what tricks my eyes can play. Yesterday I must have been utterly blind, or else I was out of my mind, for I find you so much lovelier today.
My heart cannot be trusted, I give you fair warning.
Yesterday I loved you as never before, but that was long ago, and now it's best you know that today I love you even more. My heart cannot be trusted, I give you fair warning. I openly confess, tonight I love you less than I will tomorrow morning.
17, 18, 19, 20. That should do it. And one small pea that I had to bring up all the way up from the pantry, all the way up the most killing stairs in the entire kingdom. All right, you can come in now. Did you bring everything? The hypnotic mirror? And the rest of the things? And the girl, where is the girl? Doesn't she know it's long past bedtime? You would think she'd be dropping from exhaustion. Oh, it's you. Ready for bed? You must be sure to get a good night's rest. This way you're up fresh early tomorrow morning for your trip back to your kingdom, or wherever it is you're going. Bring the hypnotic mirror. Yes. Silken, swishing semblance wraps us in a gentle trance. Deep in Morpheus's arms we lie. Off we go to Betty Bye.
think I'm getting a sigh here.
Ugh. Bring the poppy and mandragora incense. Drowsy incense, sweet aroma, wraps us in a gentle coma. Murmuring voices seem to say, Mr. Sandman's on his way. That should do it, shouldn't it? The sleeping drought. Yes. Drink a little extract of opium and warm milk before going to bed, I always say. Drink it down. Ah. Now, just to be sure you have no trouble drifting off, I've prepared an extra special gift for you. Bring on the Nightingale of Samarkand. Who has the Nightingale of Samarkand? Naturally, I have to do everything myself. Birdie! Come along. All right, sing. I brought you here to put a live princess to sleep, not to wake a dead one. Now, let's have a lullaby, Birdie, nice and soft. Yes, verily. Now, why aren't you in bed? Here, darling, let Mother fix it.
Leave me alone, Mama. I can fix myself.
Well, far be it for me to interfere, precious.
I can do it.
Why are you dressed like that so early in the morning?
Well, today's the test, Mama, and I want to look my best for a Winifred.
The test? The test is over, sweetheart.
Huh?
The test is over, darling boy.
But what was it? When was it?
Last night, we put her to sleep on top of 20 soft, downy mattresses with the pea beneath the bottom one to test her sensitivity. And of course, any real princess would have stayed awake.
And she slept?
Oh, well, I'm sure I don't know, but she was practically falling asleep before she even got into bed and yawning like a vulgar scullery maid, and she looked ghastly, darling, old enough to be your... Oh, well.
Oh, Fred.
I can't help it. I'm so nervous I could die. Absolutely die.
You need to control yourself. The queen will be here any minute.
If she didn't pass, I don't know what I'll do.
Be quiet, the queen is coming.
One day, dear, we'll find you a real princess to marry, so don't worry. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Your Majesty.
All here to see the princess on her way up. Since she's such a favorite of ours, I've prepared an extra special consolation prize for her. Stir Sudley.
A wonderful parting gift, Your Majesty.
Douglas! Now, where is that little slug-a-bed anyway? Here she is now. She isn't even dressed yet. She must have slept like a baby.
37,428.
37,428. What?
Sheep. What do you stuff your mattresses with? Jousting equipment?
What do you mean?
I mean that bed ought to be moved to the torture chamber.
You didn't sleep?
I never shut my eyes.
You passed!
What?
The test. Mama put a pea under 20 mattresses, and you felt it. Now we can be married!
A pea? Under 20 mattresses? No wonder I'm black and blue.
Now, don't you think she's pretty?
No, she's not pretty. She's beautiful.
20 mattresses, huh? Dauntless, I'll leave the wedding arrangements up to you. And you might want to start looking for a small kingdom for us to live in, because I have a feeling we aren't going to want to live with the in-laws.
She's gonna get a cold sleeping on the bare floor. I better take her up to our room.
Dauntless, wait.
Wait for what, Mama?
To give this matter proper consideration,
She passed the test, and now I have to take her up to our room.
I said wait! Now you listen to your mother. Throughout this entire heartbreaking process of trying to find you a real princess, I never nagged, never interfered, and never expected one word of sympathy.
Shh, Mama, she's sleeping.
And I'm not going to stand by and watch you throw your life away over this little nobody.
Mama, quiet.
I mean, she may have passed the test, but I know that I've never trusted anyone with that mean little mouth or those shifty eyes.
I told you to shut up!
It happened! It happened! The mouse devoured the hawk!
Look! Look! The queen can't talk!
What?
I can! And I've got a lot to say.
Well, good night.
Unhand the boy. Go ahead. Now, you asked for it, Agravain, and you got it. From now on, I say hop, I want you to hop. Hop. Skip. Jump. Hop. Skip. Jump. Hop. Skip. Jump.
How did she stay awake? That P was awfully small.
It wasn't the P.
It wasn't the P, it wasn't the P at all. Oh, life is grand, it's very interesting. We think we understand, we think we know. It's very interesting. Thank you, princess, and princess, we love you so. For a princess is a delicate thing, delicate and dainty as a dragonfly's wing. You can recognize the lady by her elegant air. But a genuine princess is exceedingly genuine.